Yo, I got a great question for you, Eitan. That video you just had up there, I sat through it Friday, all 4.5 minutes.
Okay. What's the question?
How do I have to never do that again? You have to show me that, because I was sitting there, I was like, dude, like, what do I do? Like, this is crazy. And
So
then it hit me. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing.
I told you, right? Like I once talked to myself for an hour on the radio without knowing. Like you throw a radio station off the air by pushing a button and you're scarred for life. And I get it. Like your mentality is, if I touch this, does the whole thing stop?
It's
like,
just gonna break.
All you need to do. So I'm going to do this here real quick for you. All you do is just click the same button again. I just did. I clicked it once. I clicked it twice, and it's off. That's it.
So what button though?
Oh, the starting soon video. So if you go down to video clips, you'll see Slop starting soon. I just fire it, and it comes right back.
Okay. All right, we'll check it. We'll check it. Cool. Now, it's coming a hot mic. I said, how the F do you get this video off? And I was like, dude, I'm definitely live.
That's beautiful.
Temmie was like, dude, I can hear you. I'm like, dude, I know, man.
That's beautiful.
Like, it was awesome.
You know, we tried. We were so good in getting you all set and good to go on this side here, right? Because you're doing it solo on the Odd Shopper side. Not like, first time you've ever done a solo show and anything like that. But, you always overlook one thing.
Oh, right? Yeah. Dude, I always overlook 3 things minimum.
See, I was going to say, if you are anything like the household I live in, you could do 10 things right. But if you overlook one thing, that's the day.
Yep. That's how you live in literally the same house I live in. So, all right. So anyways, guys, just so you know, I'm not feeling great. This is my last show of the day. After this, I'm going to go lay down and continue to hit the button. But here's the thing. Here's why I really want to come on today. And I just want to show you that you don't even need to be feeling well to drop bangers. Like, you don't. Like, I'm dead serious. Like, this is why the Odd Shopper EV tool is just the greatest thing ever. I'll be honest with you. I don't even know when the last time I had a losing day, Eitan. I'm dead serious. I have no idea. It was
off Odd Shopper.
It's because of Odd Shopper. And I've been legitimately just hitting the button.
It's crazy.
And
you know what it is too? It's like I see videos of you bowling and stuff. You look like you're in shape. You go to the gym, what have you, right? For our age, right?
But yeah, it doesn't matter. For our age.
Okay, so you can be like a weekend warrior that goes to the gym once or twice a week, or maybe you can work out, intense every day, whatever it is. Everybody has a cheat day. And I feel like the best example I've seen for people that bet and want to just dabble in Odd Shopper slop is it's a cheat day. Like, go out there and bet your parlays. Go out there and bet something wild. Go build a 40+ ladder for Devin Booker. But everything that you build as far as a bankroll is rooted in here. Doesn't mean you can't do other stuff, right? It's just your body, your temple is built off of this method, and then you can have a Snickers bar every now and again.
Yeah, no, I have a Snickers bar every day. So there's that. So
there you go.
If we're calling lotto parlays Snickers bar, then
that's it.
I tend to have multiple
Snickers a day.
It's fine, dude. There's nothing wrong with that. The thing is, though, what I love most is having a million bets every day. That to me, you cannot beat that. I'm an action junkie. Like, I love it. I absolutely love it. But you're not gonna love it too much if you're not betting EV stuff, because you're going to lose your ass betting every day. And having a million bets every day, that's not going to work for you. But anyways, Jackson Hayes looks like over 6.5 rebounds, plus 110 at ESPN bet. I am going there on my phone because my computer does not let me do it. They just took it off, dude.
It's crazy. Stuff's been moving
ESPN
left and right.
goes fast. I'll give them that. It goes way fast. That's a joke line, but they're not going to give it to us. Luka also under 32.5 points is legit. Yeah, they're still saying it's there. That is not there. Oh, wait. I think I might know where it is. It might not be on his over-under. It could be 7+. Hang on. I'm almost there. Nope, they don't even give you a 7+ option. That's crap. You know what kind of makes me want to do? Hit 8+, but
there you go.
They don't have it. They don't have him listed as on rebounds at all because they know.
Really?
All right, let's go right here. Devin Vassell over 2.5 threes. We are definitely getting in. Let me log in first, though. I'm not showing you guys my stuff.
That's all right. We can guess your password, right?
Trying to be rude. Yeah, I mean,
NBD 1633.
fuck, I gotta change it. All right,
It's
18
definitely
bucks it says to
NBD.
do $18 on this. And the reason why I'll show you real quick why we're doing $18 is because I have my bankroll set at 1,000.
Yep.
See that right there? And then based on the edge I have in my bankroll, it tells me how much to bet. So that's what I'm saying. You have literally no reason to use your brain at all because this is all pricing. You can only hurt yourself by using your brain using these tools. Because it's like, why did you buy an EV tool if you're just gonna mess it up with your stupid brain? You know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't you just originate your own bets over here and then do your plus EV over here? Does that make sense?
Makes perfect sense.
Use all your brain for the origination, and that's great. You can, like I said, I look at sports betting as like Sudoku or like a crossword puzzle or something like that. Like in the morning, it gets my brain going. Have a couple.
I like that.
I'm looking for bangers, and then later on, though, I'm not doing a crossword puzzle later. Like, why would I do that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's just for the mornings and stuff. And like when I want to use my brain, I'm not really trying to do that all day. So later on, I'll just hit the button. See this button? Bam. I just hit it. No big deal.
I'm sensing a flu game tonight from John
Yeah.
Hyslop.
All right,
you're just out of it and you knock down, like you're a top 1% better on Pickett after tonight.
I feel like I should be, but I don't know. Well, we just missed another one. Agbaji. Damn it.
Oh,
dude.
is he gone too?
No, it just went to 114. Remember my rule? Like I won't even touch it, even though it's still EV. I still won't do it.
What's the rule again?
If it's a worse price but still EV, I don't do it.
Got it. I
mean, that's a personal thing now. That's
it's 100% a personal, but it's also
real
about
thing. But it's you know what I mean.
You're a man. I can tell you're a man of little patience, and that's fine,
zero.
Right?
I've been married. I got 3 kids. I've been to the puppet show. I've seen all the strings. You know, just leave me alone. You know what I mean? Just let me do what I got to do. All right, so we're gonna go with this. We got Devin Booker. You see how quick that was? It even put in what I should bet.
Right.
Even though BetMGM is probably never gonna let me bet $28. Hang on, they're mulling around right now. Hang on, come on. Just tell me I can have $2. I'll take it. $1.13, baby.
That's enough.
Let's go. And if you're sitting there saying, "Oh, that's why I don't use EV tools because you get limited," that's not why you get limited. You get limited because you're beating them.
Right.
So if you win, then what are you gonna do? You know what I mean?
And by the way, if you're let's just say, for example, like you see it all the time when Slop goes to the books. DK, you and I pretty much have the same limits. It's amazing because I'll bet the same stuff you put on there on the screen on DK, and I get the same thing. Like the Quentin Grimes, I guarantee you we're limited on the same play. But the idea is that's why we preach volume. If you're limited to $10 and you get 200 bets down, which you easily can with PortfolioEV, do the math. You've just got 2K worth of bets down in a single night.
Yeah, but my problem is when it's like, oh, I just don't want to get limited. Like, dude, you're gonna get limited if you win. So you're basically saying I don't want to win.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, bro, you're definitely gonna get limited. Like, no, there's no winner out there that's not limited.
Exactly.
So you're telling on yourself when you're like, hey, I got $10,000 down. Like, really? Well, you're not very good at this because there's no chance that anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not a thing, dude. So, and I mean, I guess you'd get limited faster because you're gonna, for one, you're gonna crush your CLV, and that's what you're getting limited for. It's not necessarily you win so much. Like I've actually lost money in the book and got limited.
Yeah.
Never happened to you where you're like, dude, I'm only 5 bets into this thing. I'm down a unit, and they're saying I can't even bet $10.
Yep. Because they know, like you and I and a lot of others that are in tune with what you're doing, they know that it's never about one bet and it's always about long term. And they can identify you right away and say, this guy's going to beat us. And look,
they know.
Caesars, it took 2 years. I killed Caesars. I probably put my oldest son through pre-K thanks to Caesars. And they finally cut the cord. Meanwhile, I told you this, Hard Rock. I was down there for 2 weeks in Jersey. My second weekend, bless you. Second weekend, they said no more. And I wasn't even up a ton. Like I basically broke even on 50 or 60 bets the first weekend, came back. And after the first 2 or 3 cleared, which were like, maybe I won 1 and lost 2. They said, that's it. $10. It's going to happen. You're right. It's just a matter of when. But again, like, don't think you can get in on FanDuel and start betting $5K a unit and win. And that's going to stay there. Like they'll immediately limit you, even if you put out big money and hit a bet.
Yeah, no, 100%. And don't blame a tool. Like I always hate it. It's like, dude, what are you talking about, dude? Like you're losing, or I'm sorry, you're getting limited because you're winning. That's it.
Correct.
Yeah, Shark Burners is all over Zion. I don't mind that. I mean, double 470. He's a triple double guy now. Just so we're all clear. We'll go $15. That's what it says to bet on that one. We're not going to get it. We're getting $1.54. That's on Luke Kennard. I don't like going under on that guy with jaw out, but at the same time, I'm not using my brain, so who cares? That's a good bet. That's based on the fact that we got a rebound bet at FanDuel. Look alive. All right, minus 111.
Rebounds and points, right?
I think it's just rebounds. Under 11.5 boards, minus 111. That's $17. Just drill it.
Now, I feel like I should warn you. Oh, you bet it already.
I don't care.
I was going to say, I got this at minus 104.
But I don't want to know that. See, because I didn't get it. It's like
it's an hour ago.
A very selfish, weird rule. Does that make sense? Like,
yes.
It really, again, it has nothing to do with literally anything. It's all something my brain made up, and now I can't escape it.
No, it's nothing wrong. We talked about this from the beginning. You scoffed at like a 2.3% edge. You were like, no. If it's not 4% or better.
I don't know why, dude. It's what it is. I just want to have like, I don't know. I kind of look to see if I can get $1,000 out every day, and that's pretty fun to me.
That's $110 bets. That's easy.
Yeah. And but a lot of times it'll be like a couple originated ones. Yep. And if I get some stuff at ProfitX, that always plays into it. Makes it easier to get there. But yesterday I was damn close, and I was only using Odd Shop because I was sick in bed. No big deal. Just still doing it. And I ended up winning. It was crazy. I don't know, JMNYC, you're really betting the Tokyo game? Like, I don't want to do it, man. I don't count that as like legitimate baseball. I think it's America's pastime. Why are we in Japan playing at 6 o'clock in the morning? That's what I'm saying. I'm not, again, just saying. How's that a thing?
Because there are a lot of guys from Japan on both teams. Like I don't know. Here's the thing. This is not like the NFL going to London where there's this need to push. I feel like Major League Baseball, if you were to give me 3 guesses or 2 guesses to say, where is it the most popular outside of this country? Japan would be one of my 2 guesses without a doubt. They have their own league. It's impressive. Like they've got Hall of Famers. That Ichiro is not the one guy, right? Like there's plenty of top baseball talent from Japan that are playing in Japan, but it's also hard to think that the same thing with other sports, like where the best basketball players come from. They don't watch the NBA. That's bullshit. We know that they do. So I think that may be it. But to your point, baseball doesn't need Japan like the NFL may need to expand to Germany.
All right. So here's my thing, though. Go there like a weekend. I guess I know because like it's a travel schedule. They're going to have to play again. I get it. If they're going to have to do it, it'd probably be at the beginning or the end. So in that case, you want to be the end or the beginning because no one cares at the end. You got playoffs coming up. So like, why are we making these guys go to Japan? But like, I don't know. I'm a big opening day guy. Tradition. You know what I'm saying? Tradition. Like everybody plays. Everybody's playing. You know what I
get that. I get that. We have to wait, what, like 2 weeks now for the rest of the game to come around?
And then, to be honest with you, it's more of a selfish thing about gambling because, like, that's only one game. I'm not a one-game baseball guy. I want, like, 15 games so I can make a milli parlay. Right. And it's tough to make one of those. I'm still going to try, but now I got to hit, like, 8 guys of the same game, which is never going to happen.
So I have to watch this game. I told you this ahead of time.
How are you going to watch it? I know, but, like, you're going to watch – you're up at 6 a.m. watching the – I mean, you got a really good reason to.
Let me show you.
Yeah, you have actual reason.
So I went to Virginia. I just popped into the tool. We have a pick'em builder, right? Like I know we focus a lot, Slop and I, on the bets, but for you all out there who can play prize picks, underdog, what have you, we have a pick'em builder. So the plus EV move on prize picks is always 6 legs. You can get away with plus EV on 5. So Slop, I just put the top 6 plays that were on the pick'em together. 5 of the 6 were NBA, and then I have Shota. I can't sleep in with a 25x ticket, right? Like I have to watch this game, do I not?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you have a pitcher one, so it's fine. But the pitchers are very fun early on because they will be mowing people down with like 75 pitches. And then all of a sudden they don't come back out. And you're like, wait, but that's a low enough number. That's actually baked into that. Like looking at that number you have, that's clearly baked in.
4.5. Right.
Yeah, you're good there. But no, you have to watch it. I'm just saying, I'm more just mad that I don't get a chance to bet like 8 guys hit a home run.
No, I get it.
I get it. And then after you do it once, you got to wait like another week or 2. I think it's like 10 days until opening day.
Yeah, that's insane. I agree with you.
Far, but it's still too far.
They have to meet you halfway.
Yeah, man.
They truly do.
Some of these guys, they play again in spring training, don't they? So they go play games that count and then play spring. Like, I don't know. Maybe I made that up. But if I didn't make that up, that's dumb.
Yeah, I don't know, to be honest with you. I honestly have no idea.
You know what I'm trying to say, though? So they're not just going to play for like a week?
Right, but doesn't that seem so counterintuitive? Like, I feel like there's just that. I feel like that's a mess. I feel like there could be an advantage, there could be a disadvantage. Like it's just a mess. If that's the case, because they're going to play 2 games, right? Tomorrow and then Wednesday.
Yep. And then they're not going to play for like a week, basically, which doesn't make any sense to me.
That makes no sense. If they're still playing spring training, that's a debacle.
Yeah, it's wild, man. Anyways, JMNYC, we are definitely doing an opening day strikeout parlay. I think, well, I'm not even going to say because, all right, last year, just put it this way, Garrett Crochet, I think 8+ strikeouts was like plus 1,000. It was something stupid. It was like, dude, this is crazy.
Right.
So we don't want to start naming names right now because the books are listening. They got their ears to the ground and they're trying to figure out what we're gonna do. But I'll be honest with you, there's 2 guys that I already saw that are not going to be priced correctly based on, you know what I'm saying, new information.
Is this K's or is this just baseball in general?
K's.
Okay.
Yep. So we'll see. But it was wild. Cole Reagans last year was in that thing. Garrett Crochet was in there, and Shane Bieber, 10+ was in there.
Ooh, the Beans?
Yep. He was against the A's.
Okay.
And we knew. I was like, dude, they were striking out like crazy in spring training. It was just like, wow, this is wild that they're giving us Bieber 10 play. He had to get 10, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, like it was against a strikeout lineup, and he was a double-digit Ks guy a couple years before. He just had some injuries, some stuff, but they were saying before the season started that he was back, like he was fine. I mean, he ended up tearing his arm up during the year, but look at the beginning of his game logs, dude. He was lighting people up, so it was just the perfect storm. It was the perfect storm. It was so awesome.
And is this what you hit, the 10 to 10K?
Yeah, it was like $9,300. Wasn't quite 10K, and they only gave me 6,600 because they took it in tax. Which wasn't very nice of them, but whatever. All right, so let's find a few more. I'd say let's build a quick parlay and get out of here. Again, sick, not feeling great, fighting through it.
By the way, we killed strikeouts last year. Absolutely crushed them.
I already saw it. All right, so guys, here's the thing. Portfolio Lab, right? You click that. You're going to go to previous season, go to MLB, and then just go to strikeouts. All right, preview. And you can see where they were. Look at that, dude.
I mean, look, I know, to be honest with you, fluff, that 0.1% is nothing, especially in the grand scheme of things. That's not going to kill your bankroll by any means over time. But my point is that you can pretty much blindly bet a strikeout prop at any book. Circa, good luck. I mean, that's just going to be a tough book to beat in general. But like even Caesars, right? Caesars and Fluff are probably going to even themselves out, so you don't have to worry about that. But you could just blindly bet, like you could blindly bet K's slop, and you will be profitable to the tune of probably a 4.5% ROI.
Well, DraftKings, FanDuel, those are the two I'm going to focus on.
Of course.
I don't know why. Just saying.
Well, I do, because they don't go any lower than 6% on their ROI.
But yeah, that's just how I roll. But no, I mean, it's going to be incredible. So anyways, I'm just finding a few. Before we get out of here, though, that code up top there, it's going to get a free week. We're kind of being a little bit coy with you because you do get a free week. That's not bullshit. It's promo code SLOP. Click the link in the description. Use promo code SLOP. You're also going to get 68% off your first purchase until midnight Wednesday, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Is that a thing? Yeah.
That's so
there is that. That's a ridiculous price. You're going to get, again, free week. I'm telling you right now, in the first week, just watch. You're going to make cash, and it's going to pay for your first subscription, and you're never going to be the same after that. I will guarantee you're never the same. Never again.
And you have this show to always come back. I mean, look, you can DM Slop, you can DM me, like we'll help you build, but this is also like office hours. This show, right? Like if you have a portfolio, you have questions, something, anything, building to executing. Look at that Denny play. Wow.
I know. I'm not doing it though.
You don't like it?
Something about it. I didn't use my brain.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm using my brain.
It's player pass, right? Like you don't have to bet every single thing that's on here by any means.
I want to though. No, so what we'll do is the group ride parlay real quick. Let's just go ahead and bet this now. Looked like it was better at somewhere else, though. Oh, points bet. Like
go back up. It is. It's at a create a book. Points bet.
I'll say 25. There's no chance they're giving me 25. They'll give me 7.49. That's fair.
That's not bad.
All right.
What's the return? Yeah, you get $30 return.
Yep. The group parlay is going to be this. Just for the people, just for us. All right. For anybody watching, go to DraftKings. We'll use Van Vliet under 5.5 assists. Anthony Edwards under 4.5 rebounds. 4.5 for Edwards is plus 120. Under 5.5 is for Van Vliet is minus 110. Not bad. Not bad. That's it gets scary, shark burners. But like I said, we cannot use our brain when we're using these tools. That's the first rule of these tools. It just works like that. Like there's no point in there's no fundamental analysis whatsoever in what we're doing right here. Zero. It's all technical, all price based. We're saying, hey, sports books, you guys have great algorithms. Do you know what I'm saying? You guys are awesome. You're incredible. Let's just use your information against yourself. Do you know what I mean? Because there's so many books. They're all setting their own lines. Well, guess what? When one's out there all by themselves on an island, we crush them. Oh, they're looking for your name, Aton.
Yeah, it's Aton. I'll put it in here.
Shannon best. Go follow him on Twitter right now.
I always put A-TAHN for the phonetic. For the phonetic folks out there. We got a little load lag here. There we go.
It happened. It's busy. So many bangers out there. They don't know what to do.
We're seeing so much. I bet BYU this morning on the money line because it popped up as plus EV. Like we're seeing college hoops. We're seeing NHL and NBA sides. You got it, Mila. All of this. We're starting to see sides and totals pop in. I saw it was gone in a second, but I saw Dodgers first 5 run line pop up.
That's wild.
I'm telling you, we updated this thing last week, and ever since we updated it, it's just been insane with stuff that's pouring in that's not just player props.
Well, we're going to need it for the tournament.
BYU, I got at 146.
Man, they are throttling me at BetMGM right now. Just while we were talking, I put in 2 bangers. Again, I'm going to try to have $1,000 out today. Hopefully, it's going to be like mini bets, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Bobby Big Wheel is the natty. I think it's Duke or Florida.
Ooh, Florida.
I mean, definitely not really going out on a limb at all with those.
Right. Right.
But I mean, I don't know. They are good. Florida has been just annihilating people, like bad. Like what are we doing? So who knows? But like I said, I'm not really a college basketball guy. That's the other part of it. So I'm going to use OddsShopper for that.
You can't bet player props in mass, right? College
at ProfitX, I can.
Well, that's a different conversation. That's a different conversation.
Playing.
I've got St. John's, by the way, at 30-something to 1. I can tell you now.
You're just gonna sit down in there.
Ooh, okay. Here we go. This just popped up for me with a 4.8% EV. Cubs money line. What happens if you refresh? Do you get the Cubs first 7 innings money line on DraftKings? There it is. See, look at that. Now I can't bet it at MGM. I have it on DK at plus 114.
So that's popping up with no.
Look, how can you not bet slop? This is a 10% edge on BetMGM. How are you, even if it's $1, how are you not betting this? And you might be able to get more down because it's technically a side.
$21.
Look at that. I'm seeing if I can bet a full unit on this on DraftKings because BetMGM won't take my money.
Yeah, BetMGM's kind of soft like that.
28.05. Wait, what was your limit on MGM again?
It gave me $21.
Okay, they gave me 28 on DK. It's fine. I'll take it. That ain't no problem.
Yeah. No, I'm not rich, dude. I'll take it.
Look at that. Cubs first 7. I didn't even think those markets were plus CV. And yet, look at that.
Nice.
I'm telling you, man. By the way, St. John's and Auburn. Any thoughts on those two?
Well, both of them are like, that's gonna be the fun part of this tournament. Like, everybody's nasty. Like, the teams that are nasty, they're all like, all of them are nasty.
They're in there. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, dude, Auburn could win, Florida could win, St. John's could win, Duke could win. I'm trying to think who else. Like, there's a list this long of teams that actually can win, which is like some years, like I said, like anything can happen, blah, 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 blah. But a lot of times, like, you know who's gonna be in the who's gonna be around at the end. Whereas this time, I have no idea, dude. But yeah, I'm gonna go Florida or Duke, one of those two. I think Florida is disgusting.
Yeah, you're right.
So
they're
many
crushing teams.
Yeah, there's so many of those guys. So we'll see.
Boy, I love it. First 7, first 5, sign me up, man.
Yeah. All right.
This is changing everything. The fact that we're going to see so many more sides and totals popping in here.
Now that's going to really help.
Especially with baseball.
Yeah.
And again, like so much of this, we talk about saving time. 15 baseball games, that's got to be what, like 2,000 player props at least, if not more.
Yep. I mean, we need it. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today. I will be back tomorrow with Aton. We're going to go through the slate. Hopefully I feel better. But again, even if I don't, I'll still be back anyways. You know, we pound through it. Again, promo code SLOP, free week. Free week. If it sucks, then hey, don't use it. You know what I mean? But guess what? You're not going to say that. But what's going to happen to you is you're going to do the free week, and then you're going to go try and buy something. It's going to be 68% off if you do it before Wednesday. That feels like the move. You know what I mean? That feels like the move. It feels like the smart way to do it. Again, link in the description, promo code SLOP. We will see you tomorrow. Have a great night. Thanks for watching.